Okay, so we'll start the session. Fine. So this session will talk about branding. It's one of the important topic we have. If due to any problem, I mean, since we are using Zoom, if you find any problem, I'll repeat the concept. So you need to tell me what exactly you are facing problem. Fine. So I'm asking once again, if anybody here is not able to watch this PPT, please write in the message box. If my voice is not clear, please write in the message box. If everything is fine, write fine in the message box. Once you write fine in the message box, I'll start the session. Okay. Okay. Fine. So now I'm starting the session. See, in the last session, we read about various things which a marketer does to promote its product. Branding is one of them. Before explaining what branding is, I would like to take one small example from Gillette. With this example, you will come to know what is the importance of branding and how branding is converted into sales or marketing of a product. I hope everybody knows about Gillette. Gillette is one of the grooming brand, one of the, you can actually tell that one of the biggest brand we have in grooming sections. It manufactures products for men category in terms of shaving, and it also manufactures goods for shaving category, and it's a brand from US. So way back in 2015, they wanted to launch Gillette body and wanted to create awareness for this product. They were also in a way to drive sales for Gillette body product. So Gillette body is actually they are one of the main sales category item which they wanted to introduce. And this case study is from US. So they were introducing this product in US. You should know and be aware that they are taking this product, or we are actually analyzing this case study from the viewpoint of US. That's why I had introduced this, that this product was launched in US and the name of the product was Gillette Body. So to create a buzz for this product, Gillette targeted a rapidly expanding audience of a body grooming men, and they used digital marketing for that. So they used basically YouTube, and they also used various Facebook companions for that. And they targeted around 5,000 people. From that they got around 500,000 clicks to buy approach. So basically they targeted a group of men in US through YouTube and Facebook, that is by using digital marketing medium, and as a result they captured around 500,000 people. Now, what approach they use to do that? I mean, what techniques from digital marketing they use that? The first technique which they used is they focused on digital and mobile to reach millennial males. So they used YouTube and they used various cable network in US. So they targeted people from the age group of 20 to 35. This is what their target age was, and they targeted through with the help of digital medium and mobile medium. Most of us, we know that we use our Facebook and YouTube on mobile rather than on laptops. That's why company used mobile medium for their digital advertising ads, and they also use digital medium. So digital medium does not concentrate itself only on mobiles, rather it goes through your television also. It take helps of mobile phone, tabs, and various other devices which use digital medium. So that's why these people use digital as well as mobile medium. The next thing which they did was they identified and optimized top performing geographic and demographic. Now, one against a very important concept which was discussed in earlier slides is here. We discussed segmentation, and same Gillette did segmentation of the digital marketing campaign as well. They found out that which category was their top performing geographically and demographically, and both of these terms were there in your segmentation chapter as well. So once they went into segmentation part, they found out which geographies and which age categories are optimized for this particular advertisements. Then they use TrueView in stream and TrueView display ads. TrueView is name of a company which help them in streaming their ads and in streaming display ads. So this company used thorough online medium to promote its product in US, and they used digital mediums. Both they used televisions and mobile phones for that. And in the next slide, we'll come towards what is the result of this approach. So basically, the result came. I have already told you that they delivered more than, sorry, that they delivered more than 500,000 clicks to buy. Clicks to buy means actually that whosoever have seen the advertisement or promotion part of Gillette opted for the product. So there were around 500,000 people who bought this product, and this was way ahead of their sales expectation. They have crossed around 4,007 markets, and 100 years of hair garnered 13.5 million views. So actually you can tell views because you were on digital medium. So 13.5 million views they have garnered and 54 million impression. 84% of viewers watched at least 85% of ad. See, whenever you used YouTube for your ad generation or for your ad viewing experience, you can go for analytics part and you can see that how many users have seen which percentage of your advertisement. So according to that analytics, Gillette came to know that 85% of their ad has been viewed, and their searches grow up to 211%. That is more than double, and their click grew by 111%. That is almost per person sort of thing. Most of the time, few of the people have searched twice, but it is 111%. So this is a brand which is building out there, is using digital medium to get awareness among people. See, in this whole case study, we came across that a new product has been launched, and while launching this product, a brand like Gillette had taken help of digital medium, promoted this product online with the help of advertisement and promotion, and on the same hand, they received so much result from the market. So branding is itself important because people expect so many benefits out of that brand, and that's why so many people are attracted towards a product. So it awares people, it motivates them to buy, it put across their questions toward you. So this is what benefit actually being reaped out by branding. Now we'll come across what branding is. In our first slide, we came across what branding exactly is. The branding refers to the entire process of creating a unique name and image of a product or good, it can be a good or service in the consumer mind through advertising campaign with consistent theme. So basically we'll break down this definition and we'll understand what branding is. In the first part of branding, we come to know that it refers to a process. So branding is actually a process. It is not an object, it's a process. And you have to go through certain components going through this process. And what this process does, it creates a unique name and image of a product. So whenever you come across some jingles, some taglines, it is also part of a branding. Even the color of a product is a branding. Whenever we come across red color bubbles on a circular tab, we know that we are about to watch an advertisement of a soft drink, and that soft drink can be Coca-Cola. On the same hand, when we see orange color in terms of political parties, we know that we are talking about BJP, although we haven't written anywhere that it's a BJP sort of thing, but due to that color, we recognize that we are talking about BJP. So these color logos, or you can also say the image of a product, works as a branding. So how it works as a branding, it stays in consumers' mind. So within our mind, it stays. We relate colors, brands, logos, and products to particular brand. So it's a good brand, premium brand, or a lower brand. we attach this product towards this branding process. And how we do that? We use advertisement, we use themes which has been followed through advertisement, we do promotions as well regarding this. So branding is a process which use this advertisement components and other components to promote name and image of a product. See, branding is, most of the time is often confused with positioning as well. So positioning is what your product positioned at. How do you want people to see that? And branding is how they see that. So both of them is actually different. Positioning, what do you expect your customer should say? For example, in this class, if Manali is one of the good speaker, she want us to recognize her as a good speaker. So from her side, she will give good presentations. She will select good words while speaking anything on any topic. So from her side, she's saying that she's a very good speaker, and that's why she is selecting good words. She has good vocabulary. She's using good grammar, and she want to position herself as a good speaker. On the other hand, if people who are listening to Manali, if they understand English, for them, Manali is a good speaker. But if they don't understand English, whatsoever choice of the words will be from Manali's side, for these customers, for these people, for the audience, she is not a good speaker. So positioning from her side was good, but the branding was bad. She had to understand her audience, and according to that, she had to deliver. So that's the basic difference. Positioning is from the viewpoint of company, what they want customer to predict that this brand is all about, and branding is what they exactly predict themselves. Any confusion between branding and positioning, please write in the text in the message box. If you don't have any confusion, write no. I'm waiting for your answers. Okay, so I believe that there should be no problem. Only Manali had said that she is not having any problem. Anybody else? Ria also says that she does not have any problem. Okay, so now we'll move towards characteristics of successful brands. What are the characteristics of a successful brand? And how do you relate that this particular brand is good or bad, or your correct? That product is good in terms of branding. See, a good branding does not say that the product is good, but the effort for the product is good. So a good branding actually talks about various components and various characteristics, and basically we are talking about what are these characteristics which make them good. So if a product quality is good, that means a superior product quality talks about successful branding. How do you rate the product is superior? What are the components on which you rate it good? Please write in the message box what are the components on that we rank a product as a good product or a bad product. I'm waiting for your answers. What are the criteria on which you judge a product as a good product or a bad product? If you're finding any problem in writing the message, you can open your mic and you can say if you have any answer. So you talk about the benefits of a product when you're talking about product quality. It satisfies a customer's need or want. It does not break out in between. It does not tamper in between. This can be the answers. Am I audible? Am I audible? Okay, yes. So what are the answers? Please discuss. On which quality we can say that a product is good? I'll give one example. On customer satisfaction basis, we can say a product is good. Yes, Manali said the same thing. Customer satisfaction is one of the key component of that area. Apart from customer satisfaction, benefits we receive. Benefits also describe product quality. Fine, so we'll discuss in detail about product quality. So product quality says zero error. It also says 100% customer satisfaction. It also says the benefit part of your product. Why are you using this product? What are the benefits you're receiving? And are you satisfied with that benefit? It talks about product quality. And superior the product quality is, please wait for a moment. So the better the product is, the good the product is, its branding also gets good. We trust for biking on Royal Enfield because the quality of Royal Enfield is good compared with other motorcycles. We prefer HP or Dell in laptop categories because the performance of these two laptop series is good compared to others. So if a product quality is good, we tend to feel that this product is good in terms of branding as well, because customers relate a product quality towards a branding of a product. If I talk about that, in a market, you have an option of buying laptops from HCL, HP, and Dell. I guess rare of the people or the customers will opt for HCL because their quality was not good. Their product quality was not good. That's why their branding in terms of laptop is not good. But maybe in terms of having hard disk or hard drive essentials, it is good. For manufacturing software, HCL is good. So for one product, it can be bad, but for other product, the quality is again an issue. So branding is very much dependent on product quality. It is also dependent on additional services you are offering. See, if you're manufacturing motorcycles and selling motorcycles, that does not mean you are only dealing into motorcycles. You are also dealing into after sales services. So a motorcycle needs monthly or a 6 month the servicing feature. So it has to be monitored that what type of services you are providing it to your people, that comes into after sales services. Also, the guarantee warranty is additional service you are offering to help your customers once they buy out your product. How to operate that product or informational services is also part of that. And sometimes it is like renewing the product services is also a matter of that, because we are also dealing into services, not only in product. So maybe somebody would have bought Tata Sky or Airtel, and for a month subscription they have, but they want to renew it for the second month, so you can give additional services for that. So additional service is also part of branding. Third thing which a brand uses itself from, to differentiate itself from the lot is differentiation factor. How you are different from other products which are into same category of yours. So if you went to buy out a mouse, that is a computer mouse, you have option of buying it from Logitech, you can buy it from HP, you can buy it from Dell. So why you will buy from Dell? What are the features which differentiate itself from competitors? So that will be a key question on their way. And if you're good into market, if you're pioneer in the market, then obviously what are the features which make you differentiator from other people, and you're at the top of that particular ladder. So that's why people will have that query and question that what makes you different from other category. So pioneers will be a brand which is top of the pyramid, but they would have done something good. That's why they are at the top of the pyramid section. So you need to, make your, if you are working on the branding part, first thing is you have to monitor your product quality. Once you're done with the quality and you're satisfied that the quality is good, You have to monitor what are the additional services you are giving with your product. Nowadays, even a chocolate which you buy from market, 5 star or other, have written on their wrapper that in terms, if you're finding any problem in the product, you can write an email which has been provided there. So every company, whether it is selling a very fast moving consumer good that is chocolate, they are providing you a customer care number on which you can share your feedback and reviews. So if you're selling products like as laptops, stationery, books, you probably need to have a customer service ahead. And this customer service is additional service you are offering to your customers. Once you have done that, you need to differentiate other products which are in the market. So you have to work as a differentiator factors. And in the last thing, you have to be pioneer in a way that will promote your product or brand. So these are the characteristics of a successful brand. Once you have done that, you have to be asked the second very most important question, that is what is the function of brand. See, for the function of brand, it acts two way. It acts for customer as well, it works for manufacturers. Both of them utilizes branding or brand for their benefits. So we'll divide them into two parts. For customer, that functions will be different, and for manufacturer, functions will be different. For customer, it is one of the source to identify the source of a product. So for example, we say that we need pilot pen. So pilot pen comes from which company? It comes from Luxor. So Luxor is the Luxor branding has to be done on pilot pen so that people will remember that this product is from a renowned part. For example, if I'll say that I have bought a book of paper craft. So on paper craft, there should be written that it is from ITC. So you'll be recognizing that company from where you are buying this good. So for the identification process, branding is used. And the next thing is why you need to know that from which company it has came, because you need to fix the responsibility of a product maker. In case if you're finding any problem, you need to find out who is responsible for this product. So you need to find out which company or which particular brand is manufacturing this product and who will share the responsibility of this. It also reduces risk. If the brand or the branding part of a company is good and from that company it comes to your hand, risk has been reduced. You think that you are safe while using the product. Again, a search cost is reduced for them because in the market for a particular product, there are many substitute and products available. So if branding is good for customer, it is easy to pick up a product. In my last example, when I told you that if you want to buy a laptop from HCL or HP, you'll go for HP because the branding of HCL is not good. So you have very easily sorted out HP because you know the brand HP value, its branding part, its utility, you are done with that. So that's why you have opted for HP. So your search is being reduced as well as search cost is also reduced. There's a promise, bond or deal with maker of a product. The good the brand is, the hard is their promises are. You can see various products or brands, if they're a renowned brand, they assure you that their product is best and giving you features which assures this promise, that is buyback policy or changing the product, no question asked category sort of thing. These all things are example that they are providing you a bond or deal or a promise that the product is good. See, if you're buying specs from Lenskart, the problem is we haven't bought specs from online category medium. So Lenskart has to do a lot of things to convince you that it is safe and secure to buy specs from online medium. So for that, worst to worst, what you can do is if you have bought a product, if you're not satisfied with them, you can change them or you can return them. So in that case, most of the customer will feel that if I'm returning a product, company will ask question from my side that why you are returning it. That's why they have introduced this concept known as this concept is known as no question asked policy. So if they're not asking any question while you're returning the product, obviously a customer gets more relief that they don't have to answer any question and they can convert that product or they can change their product. So that type of promise is what they need. In the last segment, they will also assure quality of your product. So quality is being considered synonymous with the branding part. For manufacturers, identification is one of the thing, because for them also it gets easy that who is manufacturing this product, and that's why it also serves its customer that we are the people who are manufacturing it, and they'll use that branding in promoting their product as well. It is also a source of legally protecting unique features. If some companies giving you some unique feature into their product, they can patent it or they can associate with their brand, and other people cannot copy them. So to avoid copying of their product, they need branding part also. It also depicts the quality level of satisfied customers, and it also shows that your product is unique associated with your branding part. It also a source of competitive advantage. That means what is competitive advantage actually is, it is what you do best and others cannot do that. So what your company is best at and others are not. So it develops a competitive advantage of your firm. And since this whole process, I told you that brand is actually monetary conversion of sales. So one more term we can associate with this is brand equity. This is not in your syllabus, but I'll let you know what brand equity is, because in most of the interviews which you'll be facing in real life, they'll ask you this concept known as brand equity. So this brand equity is conversion of branding into monetary terms. So this brand equity is important for manufacturers. So these are the functions of a brand which comes into play, and it is both from customers and for manufacturers. Now there are brand levels. I'll conclude today's session with this brand level sort of thing. There are basically four levels of a branding. On four level, you can brand your product. The first level is attribute level. In attribute level, you will associate your product with some basic features. I mean, you will brand your product with basic feature. For example, I guess you are able to see this Head and Shoulder bottle where it is written anti-dandruff. So this is anti-dandruff is itself being associated with product, and when it is associated with product, it is used in branding. So the basic quality or the basic help which is being provided with shampoo is, it is working on your dandruff part. So company has branded the benefit here. In DTSI oil also, in DTSI, it's one of the part of product menu given by Bajaj. So they have branded that attribute sort of thing. So this is the basic part or the basic quality which has been associated with branding. In the emotional part, company will try to associate your emotion to a product. See, Coca-Cola, by drinking Coca-Cola, you are not getting any benefit. But what Coca-Cola says is, it is opening happiness. Most of the time it is related with festivals, so it is associated with happiness, so it is using your emotion to associate with branding level. Few products associate themselves with benefit. What are the benefit a product gives? So this move says aha se aha tak. This is one of the jingle says the benefit of using move. So move says that from pain to relief, they'll help you out. So it's a pain reliever sort of thing. So that's why move has been associated with benefit branding. And the last is value branding. Value branding is giving you a category of products which are premium in the quality and what value it gives you. So Olay does that. Olay is cream for your skin, and it gives you various categories of value branding in terms of age reducing cream, pimple free cream, healthy skin sort of thing. So they are using value category into their branding. So what branding does is, branding either use the basic quality of a product, it will associate that product with your emotions, or will give you benefits of using benefit, or it will give you a whole category of value branding. So on these brand levels, branding is being created, and the advertisements are here in my slide. You can watch them. They'll exactly give you benefits of that. Now, what are the factors which have to be considered while branding? These are the factors which have to be considered while branding your product. You cannot brand your product anyhow. You have to work on these part. See, in the last slide, I have talked about the quality factor which will help you to brand your product. So first thing which have to be considered is quality. Quality of product has to be good. Without that, you cannot brand your product. So you have to work on the quality of your product. And the second thing is repositioning. So what I'll do is, today I have less time. I'll start this slide again in my next lecture. Till the moment, what I'll do is I'll complete attendance of today's session, and tomorrow I'll be discussing about what are the factors which I'll be helping branding, and we'll also work on packaging section. Any question till the moment here, please ask me. Any question? Students, do you have any question till now? Okay, sorry, I was not accessing the chat. That's why I was not getting your answer. Good. I guess nobody has any question. So most of you, tomorrow I'll give you another assignment, and I'll let you know what is the deadline of that assignment. Till the moment, go through this branding part, and you can come up with your questions tomorrow as well. Fine. Thank you. I'm done with this class, and I'm ending this session.
Thank you, sir.